catcher can have the loudest, quiet game on the field. I'm Kevin, this is Sports Lab 100. This channel is basically how I stay engaged with the teams I'm following in real time. This season, that means the Houston Astros, the Golden State Warriors, St. Louis Blues, and the Carolina Panthers. I'm following 4 teams all year, one game at a time. The NFL team gets tattooed on me every June 1st. The format's simple. I'm documenting one game per player till I reach 100. Today's Astro 52, Yainer Díaz. April 1, 2024, Blue Jays at Astros. Houston wins 10-0. Ronel Blanco throws a no-hitter. Yainer catches every pitch of it and hits 2 home runs. That's not a game, that's Yainer leaving his resume on the field. The Astros came in at 0-4. Not a crisis in April, especially for Houston lately, but it's annoying when you're the Astros. They've just been swept at home by the Yankees in Joe Espada's first series as a manager. Toronto comes in at 2-2, carrying the shape of a contender. George Springer, Bo Bichette, Vlad Guerrero Jr., Justin Turner, Dalton Varsho, Alejandro Kirk. A lot of recognizable baseball adults. And it's not a heated rivalry. It's more of a competitive overlap with one giant emotional bridge. Springer, the old Astros October hero, now leading off for Toronto. The starters were Bowden Francis for Toronto, making his first MLB start, and Ronel Blanco for Houston, making only his 8th. The Astros had rotation injuries everywhere, so Blanco wasn't part of the opening day plan. Then baseball does that thing where the emergency option becomes immortal for one night. Yainer Díaz was born in Azua, Dominican Republic in 1998. He signed with Cleveland and came to Houston in the 2021 Miles Straw trade, along with Phil Maton. At the time, he was a catching prospect. It's a dangerous phrase. It could mean future starter. It could mean we like the arm. Maybe he hits, but Yainer kept hitting. He reached Houston in 2022, forced a bigger role in 2023, and in 2024, the question's obvious. How long can you keep that bat from being the everyday catcher? We are all about Yainer taking over from Aldi, and when it happened, he hit .282 with 23 home runs as a rookie. That's not good for a catcher. That's good, period. Bottom of the first, Altuve singles. Jordan strikes out, Kyle Tucker homers. Astros lead 2-0. Then Yainer comes up and unloads to left center. 3-0 Houston. The team needed air, and this wasn't a season-saving swing. It's April 1st, but still. In the second, Jeremy Pena homers, 4-0. Meanwhile, Blanco starts rolling. George Springer walks to open the game. Then Blanco retires 26 of the next 27. In the fourth, Blanco strikes out Vlad, Turner, and Varsho. And that's when the game starts humming. Everybody knows. Everybody pretends not to know. Baseball's stupid. You're stupid. Shut up. Houston adds on. Chas McCormick doubles. Jake Meyer singles him home, and Pena drives in another pair. Then in the 7th, Tucker homers again. Yainer follows with another one, this time to right. And now it's 10-0. Yainer isn't just catching a no-hitter, he's building the scoreboard around it. In the 9th, Springer walks again. The old Astro is the only Blue Jay who reaches base all night. Twice. Vlad comes up as the last real danger. Ground ball, Mauricio Dubon handles it. Throw to first, no-hitter. And Yainer's the first hug. The postgame belonged, appropriately, to Blanco. The story's ridiculous. He was signed late, worked at a car wash, fought through the minors, got a rotation chance because injuries. Then he threw the first no-hitter in 2024. Espada called it resiliency. He also got his first managerial win, and it came in a no-hitter. Apparently Joe Espada doesn't do normal keepsakes. But Yainer's quote is the one that gets us closest to the catcher's experience. He admitted thinking about the no-hitter in the 7th, and he was nervous the rest of the way. In the 9th, he noticed Blanco yanking warm-up fastballs and thought basically, oh, he's nervous too. Good. That's human. That's the job. Catching history doesn't look calm inside the mask. Yainer Díaz became the first player in Major League history to catch a no-hitter and hit multiple homers in the same game. Baseball's been played forever. Baseball tracks everything. Baseball knows the most doubles by a guy named Glenn during a Tuesday doubleheader in a dome. Guess who? Don't check. Somehow this has never happened. 2 hitters are rare. 2 homer catcher games, also rare. A catcher doing both on the same night has to be every kid's dream come true. All the catchers anyways. And that's why this is Yainer's episode. Blanco threw the no-hitter. Yainer caught it, powered it, protected it, and then helped celebrate it. For Houston, this was oxygen, not a cure. The Astros still stumbled badly. They're 12 games under 500 in May. But they climbed back. They won the West at 88-73, then lost to Detroit in the wildcard series. And that loss ended the 7-season ALCS streak. This becomes a bright early artifact in a season that had to be dragged uphill. Toronto went the other way. A 10-0 no-hit loss in Game 5 doesn't define the season by itself, but it does introduce a smell. The Jays finished 74-88, last in the AL East. They still had names. They didn't have a working machine. Yainer's 2024 season validated a lot. He hit .299 with 16 homers, 84 RBI, and became one of the best offensive catchers in the league. He set Astros catcher marks, became a Silver Slugger finalist, and looked like one of the next lineup anchors. This season's been disappointing, with an OPS in the low 600s. Now Yainer's on the IL. But that doesn't erase who he is. It just makes this game feel more valuable. Because April 1st, 2024 captured the version the Astros are today still trying to get back. Dangerous, trusted, loud, central. And look, maybe that's too neat. Maybe baseball doesn't know anybody a clean arc. But when you've seen this version of Yainer, it's hard not to wait for it again. Next time we leave Houston and go back to the ice, Blue 3, Pavel Buchnevich. January 22nd, 2024, Blues 4, Islanders 0. Buchnevich scores a hat trick. George Bennington stops everything. St. Louis scores 3 goals in 32 seconds. That's a small building collapse, not a hockey sequence. So that'll be fun. So for now, that's Astro 52, Yainer Díaz, April 1, 2024. Astros 10, Blue Jays 0. 2 homers, 1 no-hitter caught, 1 impossible catcher stat. One reminder that a player can be the supporting character in the headline and still be the reason this episode exists. I'm Kevin, this is Sports Lab 100, and I'm documenting 1 game per player until I reach 100. Thanks for watching, and be excellent to each other.